Hey there. So today we have another beer talk, and this is an actual update from a beer that I reviewed. Thank you to Jonathan for sending it to me. It was Widowmaker, and it was called Between Two Ferns, a vitamin C collab. Excuse me. And so I actually sent Widowmaker a Facebook message. I believe I couldn't find an email, so I sent him a Facebook message, and they immediately replied. Ryan is your head brewer and QC guy, and basically explained to me that there's definitely appearance issues with that beer because first had grape must, which I didn't really account for when I looked at the beer. And part of the beer was pulled from the top of the tank for kegs, and then part of the beer was pulled from um, the other part of the tank for the cans. And they noticed a little variation between the draft and the cans. He did say that I think the kegs were a little bit better appearance wise, but he didn't find any off flavors. He didn't find any oxidation issues, blah blah. And it was a really in depth uh, reply, which is great. Like I really appreciate that. Like as someone who works in the industry, it's nice to learn things from people that also work in the industry and have these kind of like interactions. I mean, for me, the beer sucked. He said like sorry, like it wasn't hit for you. The liquid was still bad, so I guess it's appropriate. I gave it an NA rating or like a bad rating. Like I didn't care for it all. Like it really had no aromatics to it. It seemed like something was off, but it also taught me that the appearance of the beer really colored, or I guess the what's the word I'm looking for? The phrase uh, pun intended. Pun intended. It colored my kind of like perception of the beer because like it looked wrong. So therefore, like, did it double enforce that it tasted bad to me? I don't know. I still want to say like objectively, the liquid still sucked. So even if it looked ugly, like I didn't care for it, and my rating is my rating. But it also goes to show like just because of the grape must, that caused like an effect on the appearance of the beer. And so future wise, I should really think about like, all right, try not to focus on the appearance too much. Maybe it might look off, but does it taste off to you, right? Really, what's important? Well, if it looks off, like that's obviously dings you points, and that will happen for BJCP or anything. Um, but obviously, what matters is the aroma and the flavor, blah blah. So it's really fun to learn that. Something for me to like, even after doing so many reviews, there's something to think about. Like, it's like don't let the appearance, you know, influence you too much. Worry more about what's actually, what you smell and taste in the glass. But yeah, thank you, Ryan from Widowmaker, for the in-depth reply. I always like these interactions. So if I find something off about the beer, I'm gonna email a brewer. I mean, like, hopefully I have some chops and some, um, kind of like authority say some things that I think are wrong, but it's always nice to hear reply. And some breweries have actually, corrected it. Sent me beer, apologized for oxidation, oldness, blah blah, all kinds of weird stuff. But yeah, anyway, just a little chat. When I say anyway, the reason is that why I sent that sent that message, by the way, was because in the video when I reviewed it, I said, hey man, I might actually just send that message, and then when I posted the video, I was like, oh, maybe I should do it if I'm going to say it. So I did it. And I sent that message, and they had a really good reply. Shout out to Widowmaker. Hopefully review some or enjoy some reviews next time. Cheers. Later.